Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually one that has been requested by my friend. This girl has been requesting me to do this video even when I wasn't good at makeup, okay? So I really owe this to her. I really gotta do this and knock it out of the park. This one's for you, Lolo. I'm showing you guys how I like to contour and highlight on a daily basis. Now this is a little bit more on the dramatic side, but that's okay, to each his own. I also do have a more natural way of doing it, so if you want a video on that, leave a comment down below letting me know. Anyways, if you want to know how I got to this sculpted, perfect, glowy, bronzy, beautiful, hot, glowing makeup look, just keep on watching. Alrighty, so I have my face makeup on. Before I actually get into the video, I want to say a couple of things. First off, everybody contours differently. There really is no right or wrong way. You just do whatever you're most comfortable with and whatever fits your face shape. Now, what is contour? I'm gonna be real technical with you guys here. Google defines it as a makeup technique that uses cosmetics to define, enhance, and sculpt the structure of the face or other body parts. That's basically what it is. We're basically using shadows and lights to help enhance and define whatever features you want to define. The first step would be to understand what face shape you have. Is it more square? Is it more oval, circle? My face is more heart-shaped. This is when you have like a widow's peak on top of your forehead, and then your face comes more to a point towards the bottom. When I contour myself, I like to go for all of the basics. I want to make my forehead smaller, I want to define my cheekbones, and I want to define my jawline. I'm gonna start off with a concealer. I actually use two shades, one that's just a little bit lighter and one that's closer to my skin tone or my foundation color. I'll take the light one. This is from L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear in the shade Oatmeal 345. And this is my go-to for when I really want to lighten up my under eye. So I put it closer to the inner portion. I'm also going to bring a little bit of this highlight right down the center of my nose. I don't normally highlight the center of my forehead with this concealer because it's pretty full coverage and my forehead area can tend to get a little bit cakey. Then I'm going to take this Sephora Bright Future Concealer in the shade 09. And this is more closer to my skin tone. And I'm going to put this on the outer portions. Oh, I'm running out. I'm going to put this on the outer portions of the under eye. I like to let the concealer dry a little bit, that way I can get the most coverage out of it. So while it's drying, I'm gonna take the Hoola Quickie contour stick. Placement here is key. I like to keep it kind of sorta in this area, almost hugging my cheekbone, if that makes sense. If you suck your cheekbones in, you can kind of tell from the tip of your ear right down under. As if it's, like I said before, almost hugging my cheekbone, just like that. And then I'll run this down my jawline and up at the top of my forehead. Also, I can put a little bit at the temple and then on the sides of my nose. This is when I'm feeling extra saucy and I really want to snatch my nose. And also I could put a little bit down here. Now I like to take a more dense but still kind of fluffy brush. I'm just gonna start buffing in the contour, trying not to move the product much, just blending it in. After the initial blend is down, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just start to blend my concealer into the contour. I'm also blending in my nose contour. And when I blend out any face makeup, I like to kind of go in with a patting motion versus going in with a swiping motion. That way you don't take away any product. I don't know what it is about today, I just don't really feel like using a lot of powder for once. Quarantine's really changing me. I'm gonna use my RCMA No Color powder and a fluffy little brush and just set where I would crease the most, which would be under eye and then up here on my forehead. I'm gonna add a little bit of glow right now. The only reason I'm doing this is because this specific formula is creamier and I don't want to put it on after I've put on my powder products. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian. This thing is destroyed, but I'm gonna tap my finger in here and just put that as a base for my highlight. This is so pretty. I haven't used it in so long. I don't know. I just felt like today was the day I was gonna glow. From here on out, all my products are gonna be powder. I'm gonna go in with my Park Avenue Princess palette from Tarte with a more fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take a mix of Princess Cut and Angle, tap off the excess, and slowly build up this color. I'm gonna start from right at the top of the cheekbone, tap in this color, and then slowly swirl it and buff it. Just keep building. You want the most pigmented area to be here and for the color to kind of fan out. That's how you get the most effectiveness from your contour. And do the same thing under the jawline. Just swirl in the color, go down the neck, and then I'm gonna go up in my forehead. I'm gonna add a blush. This is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Mineral Blush in the shade Desert Rose. Blush also makes a big difference. I feel like it kind of just lifts your face, brings it to life. I'm just putting that at the apples of my cheeks and I like to blend it back. I finished off the rest of my makeup. Now I'm gonna go in with the setting spray from Wet n Wild and Bretman Rock. Adding highlight would normally be my very last step because my trick for getting highlight to really stand out is to put it on after you set your face. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Wet n Wild loose highlighting powder and just go. By the way, I haven't added anything on top of that ColourPop Flexitarian highlight. I'm just gonna put this right at the tippity top of my cheekbone just for that extra pop. And then I'm gonna turn my face and just add a little bit, whatever is left on my brush, from the side of the lip up to the cheekbone. And now you have a glow no matter which way you turn. I'm gonna bring this a little bit up to my temple area. Oh my god, I feel like that's a little too much. And Beauty Blender saves the day. Wait, I forgot to bake. Honestly, I'm gonna do it just to show you, but I think it looks pretty good right now. This step is just kind of optional. This would be more to clean up the contour. I like to just put a little bit of powder right at the tip of my Beauty Blender and then just go right underneath the contour and clean it up right there and wipe it away, buff it out, and it just gives you that clean, sharp line. There you have it. That's how I contour and highlight my face. This is definitely more on the dramatic side. Let me know down below if you want something more on the natural side. But like I said, you know, everybody contours differently. Everybody has their own style and approach. Take from this what will help you in your daily routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you like this video, don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!